Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play FEZ, where we are in slot 3 with 101.2%. We are going to start New Game Plus, because we can't actually continue our game anymore. Just gonna boot the whole thing back up around once more. This is the way that you continue from the bad ending that we got, because spoilers, we got the bad ending. We only completed half the damn cube. But we've already got our little FEZ hat on. And yes, it does keep all of our progress, as you can see. So it doesn't let us rotate though. We are just starting over. For some reason it's saying that we don't have that door unlocked, but I know for a fact we do. We just have to get through the intro sequence and fail to boot, if I recall correctly. Ah, there you are. Today is special day, adventure is ready. It's Gomez time. Anytime now, just you wait. There you go. Now, another thing interesting to note is that old man, One-Eyed Joe there, looks basically like us with a FEZ, but older. And we do know that there is time shenanigans going on. So, a theory is that Old Man Joe is us from a crashed universe who gouged out his eye so he wouldn't have a depth perception and be bothered by this three-dimensional nonsense anymore. Anyways, we still can't understand what this cube is saying. We just don't know. Now, I could go and get that translation for us to show that, but I already don't want to do that. It's just going to be a lot of editing work on my end by the time we actually get around to doing that. So feel free to look up what important knowledge that cube could possibly be telling us. Oh wait, no, we already have a FEZ, so what is it giving us? This is different. Huh, we have cool guy shades now that disappear from our character model. We have invisible cool guy shades. Press the left stick to enter first person view. Yeah. Welcome to fully realized 3D environment. This is a problem. We now know things that we shouldn't know. Oh well, the cube broke anyways. Now notice that the cube is not actually made of anti-cubes here. Something goes wrong during the reboot process, which turns some of these cubes into anti-cubes. But anyway, that's why I didn't want to do any of this bonus exploration, because technically I had lied previously. We do unlock a new interactive mechanic, which in this case is the first-person view, which is important for doing a couple things. But honestly, the first step on our journey... God, where do I want to go? Because I don't actually know where's going to be the best way to go. So there's going to be a lot of cutting and editing as I bring us to various locations we have explored previously to do some obvious things I didn't do the first time around. Did that door actually unlock correctly now? Because now that I have the key that I have... oh, I can't... Why wouldn't it let me... How was I able to get up there before? When I exited my door. Maybe they moved the crate. Didn't actually notice that the first time, but yes. Everywhere is now able to be looked at in its full 3D form, which is going to get wacky. There is stuff hiding in places that we can only see now that we can look what is ostensibly up and down. We never had an up and down before to look at. Like, we couldn't see what was hiding underneath here. So, anyways. Honestly, the first place I want to go, is the schoolhouse to explain how numbers work. So I will meet you guys over at Number Schoolhouse. All right, so we've made it to Number Schoolhouse, and I'm actually, just while this is going on, so that you can hear me, I just had to turn down the music a little bit. So, we are in Number Schoolhouse, and I will be now going over how the numbering system works. So, bringing up our number block, you can see that we have a 1 on a square, then a straight line across, which is going to be important. We have 1 at a 90-degree angle, and there's a 0 and a fully filled out. And I think we've also got 3, yes. So this is 1 line. There are the 2 different orientations from each other. You can have 2 lines with disregard to rotational symmetry, 3 lines, 4 lines, and 0 lines. So, counting, we can count 1, 2, or sorry, I guess actually 0 dimensions, 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension, going by the bottom of how squares and dots, or sorry, so point, line, square, plane, 3D cube. And then the count would be 0, 1, 2, 3. And that's showing you with a line pointing straight up, then rotated clockwise 90 degrees, and then combine 1 and 2 to get 3. And that's also showing you here that 3, which would be another 90-degree turn of 2, is the same as 1 plus 2. Okay, all right. This is showing you the makeup of our numbering, and or the like projection of our number cube. And this is showing you that 1 plus 2 plus something is equal to something else. And they use a base 10 numbering system. They actually show you the full count here, going 10? No, that's actually just a set of numbers. I don't think that that's actually in an order. Hold on. But yes, so we can extrapolate that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is equal to 10, because that bottom symbol there is what would be this 3 symbol plus the next extrapolation being a 4 is equal to 10. And then 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 4, so that's 5, right? Hold on. 10, or is this a 9? 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 4. Yes, and then we have... Oh, sorry, that's a 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 4. And then that is a 1 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1. And all of those equal to 10. So our numbers, again, we can now count, learning to count in FEZ. And that makes perfect sense. While we are here, it would be also a good idea to visit... No, I actually don't think there's anything else to visit here. Because... There was just the throne room, and we don't know what to do with the throne room just yet. Yeah. And there's the QR code, which is being built, but is not actually scannable as of yet. So, no sense doing those. Now that we know how to count in FEZ, we are now going to go to the light up monolith room that corresponded to... Actually, we're gonna go to the classroom that explains that, which was in the, like, neon zone, which we're close enough here. I'll go there, but just to refresh, this is the book learning. This is broken reality. This is the fake facade of a lived-in town. When I've turned the volume down, which I guess I'll leave it down for right now. You don't necessarily need to. Nope, not this room. This is a much smaller city than any other city we've been in. Here we are. This is the room that I was wanting to get to. So yes, we can see we are going to learn how to read those monoliths with the Tetris pieces. Step 1. And you'll notice that the Fezians read right to left instead of left to right. So step 1 is get your monolith information. Step 2 is break it apart into tetronymos. And then step 3 is lay it down on its side. Push it left or read it top to bottom if your head's tilted to the right. And then go over to your light up monolith to learn what those actually mean. We don't have a light up monolith in here, so we're gonna have to go over to our light up monolith room, which I will meet you over at. Here's another thing I've been holding off, which you might have noticed before, is that sometimes we will walk past these 2 cube doors that are in the background that light up. And I hadn't used any because the game doesn't actually call these out, but these are shortcuts. You can, once you've found, I think, both sides of the shortcut, like this brought us to just before this larger city in the sky, which is very reminiscent of that broken city, which is again quite small. You'll also see there's another one over there that we could potentially use as a warp. Actually, instead of going where I said I would meet you, I do just want to see where all of these warp zones go. It is not, like, it is no rhyme or reason as far as I can tell where they end up taking you. Where were you? You were over there. Where does this actually get me? Because I should have seen all of them or walked by all of them. Ah. Oh, and it brings me directly to the pipe that I want to. Not that far, but, you know, useful. Anyways, back to getting to where I was. God damn you people getting over here. Back to getting to where I was wanting to go. Hey, while we are here, let's also explore an interesting thing. We know that you hold secrets, owls, and owls only come out at night. And this actual place was a picture that we could see on the wall in that one guy's, in One-Eyed Joe's camera room. The 13 circles, the 64-bit name of God. So talk to animals. The 13 circles. The 64-bit name of God. It's important, right? Now, where actually was I? Yeah, I'm one line off from where I need to be. Woo! Nope, not up here. Oh, where am I trying to go? Oh, absolute dead. Can I please get to somewhere useful? Is that a good enough jump? Yes, there we are. This is the door that I want to go in. because now we know how to break you apart. And we know that you are giving different symbols. So that's pressing left, right, up, down, rotate left, rotate right, and pressing the A button. So if we want to read this, I'm going to rotate my head 90 degrees, and then I'm going to press, let's see here, up. Actually, I guess I'll do it here just so you can actually see. It's going to be up, A, then I'm going to rotate right, I'm going to rotate left, then I'm going to press A, I'm going to press down, then I'm going to rotate left, and then I'm going to rotate right. And I hope that you were able to see how I did that. And actually, the Tetronimo blocks basically make sense. Like, A is just the full thing filled in. Pressing up, the up part of the T is shown, the down part of the T is shown, the left part of the T is shown, the right part of the T is shown. Rotating to the right, the very top of your little zigzag block is pointing to the, well, I guess left is what I was rotating there, and then right, and then right, and then right. So, there is an easy way to translate those. And that gets us our gold block there. That also cleared out the mystery that was on that screen, because I talked to an owl, because that was one of the owl screens. In fact, while I'm over here, guess I won't show the actual owl locations as of yet, but I can go there next time I'm running by the home. What I will do is I see that we are still kind of near the new, or the abandoned city. So I can go get the completed QR code. Which, go bloody figure, you scan the QR code with your phone, and then it will give you a list of instructions for... There we go. It'll give you a list of instructions for button inputs, and then you enter those in, and you get your prize. Where are you hiding? Should also bring the music back up, because I don't like how quiet it is. We'll do that next chance I get. Is it? Not in this room. Oh, there's a door here. Where does this door take me? These doors, because there's not really a rhyme or reason to... Oh, well, that would have been a quicker way to get here. God damn it. I already didn't do that. So yeah, those shortcut doors are in no way marked on the map that I can tell. Like, where was I just now? Here. And I was wondering if maybe it has to do with, like, if you're... Like, you can line up where the two are, and they create a shortcut in space like this, but I don't know if that's actually how it determines where the two shortcuts are. I figure that there's something quite like that. Oh, well, we're also by the king's chair, so, like... Yeah, I can almost kind of make out what those are on the wall. If I'm turning my head to the right... Oh, or... Rather, look at it in first person, dumbass. So, that's going to be... it's going to be right, 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 left, 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 left. 4 rights, 5 lefts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I do that right? Hold on. What am I looking at? What am I looking at here? Turn my head. Should be 1, 2. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I need to exit. So I've screwed up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have sworn that's what it's showing me, but no such luck. What am I doing wrong here? Rotating me right. Got my head turned. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure why that's not working. Do I have to press up at the end of the sequence? Because there's a Tetronimo up on the throne. So 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. Or I guess actually that'd be left if I was rotating my head. Let's try it that way then. Or left at the start of the sequence, maybe? I'm not entirely sure why that's not reading my inputs. Maybe I'm just in the wrong version of this city. Maybe that only works in the lived-in version of the city. I'm super confused on that.